Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, what's up? I think this is gonna be a clip put in front of my upcoming video that I definitely filmed like months ago. Not months ago. I filmed the video a month ago, like when we first moved in. Maybe not when we first moved in. I filmed it in March. Goddamn. Oh, well, I see on my intro and everything then, but hi, if you're new here, my name's Cassie Joseph. I do porn for a living. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up? That's my shortened version. I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot. Like my braids, I did them myself. Yeah. I'm in the middle of shooting a custom and porn, and I finished a photo set. If you find me semi-attractive or find me attractive at all, Google me. Look at my content if you'd like. But I really, because I filmed it so long ago, and when I filmed it, I was really annoyed. You can kind of tell in the video. Don't mind me just like looking at myself like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? And when I filmed it, I was very angry, and as you guys know, I don't really script. I'm gonna try to fix that, but I just tend to talk off of the top of my head. I press record, and there you go. And so because of that, I use a lot of it's called something where I say everyone. Like at one point I say that like if you do sex work, you won't be able to get a job. It's not gonna happen. You will not be able to get a job. You can you can get a job. I said the wrong. I said my wording was wrong. Like mind to mouth. Like my wording was wrong. You can get a vanilla job. You can get another job. It's just that by doing sex work, by having an Onlyfans account, by posting nudes, making lewd content, it can inhibit you. It can play against you when it comes for you to find future employment after the pandemic, because people will look at you differently. Doesn't mean that it's right. It's really fucked up. It shouldn't happen. That discrimination is fucked. But it does happen, and I feel like I see too many tweets, too many SWs who are not talking about the bad side. Like it may sound like I'm shitting on sex work in the upcoming footage. I love my job. I'm very lucky to have this job. I don't regret. I can't believe I'm gonna fucking say this. I don't regret doing this. I will never, because if I didn't do this, the amount of opportunities that I've gotten, the people that I've gotten to meet, the lessons that I've learned, the love that I've gained for myself, I would have none of that. Yes, bad things happen, but bad things happen no matter what. Bad things happen. You have no control over what things happen to you. You have control over how you handle them. So, and also, like, I was getting high. Like, I was high as fuck. I was smoking. So I went on many tangents, and yeah, so I wanted to make sure. I'm sorry if I sound really aggressive. I care about you guys. I care about you Kitty Cult fam. I care too much about humans, about other people in general, but too many people are choosing to do sex work without doing enough research. They're just seeing someone they admire, seeing a really beautiful girl, boy, however they identify, and thinking that their life is so great, looking at their backdrops, looking at their setup, looking at their photos, and just assuming all this good shit, watching videos talking about OnlyFans, talking about only the good side, when just like every other industry, there's a downside. There's a downside to every industry. Sex work is no different. So yeah, I love my job. If you want, like, if you're above 18, I would prefer if you're above 21, if I'm being fucking honest. My thing is, I just hate the fact that there are kids that are seniors in high school, juniors, seniors, whatever, in high school, and their immediate thought is to do sex work. Their immediate thought is to do porn, and that kind of makes me sad. It's like, not saying that there's anything wrong with doing porn. It's not that. It's just, is there no other dream that you have, you know? There's nothing else that you want to do. Like, maybe you want to be behind the camera, maybe you want to be a manager, be a boss, like be my boss in a sense if you're my manager, or like the owner of a company or something. I don't know, it just makes me sad. I always make content, or since I've had a YouTube channel, I've had a YouTube channel for like 3 years now, I think. I've made various videos about sex work. I feel like a part responsibility, because there's a lot of SWs that I've used my content, used my videos to start their career, and I'm proud of myself because I always start with like a giant tangent. I'm like, hey guys, no, but this is entirely too long. I'm definitely gonna have to cut. I'm definitely gonna have to cut a lot of what I'm saying out, but I digress. This was filmed in March, I believe, and yeah, I'm coming from a good place. so sorry for my stuttering. I'm sorry that I repeat a lot of things, and I'm sorry for my like when I overgeneralize. There you go. I think it's overgeneralization. I shouldn't do that. I was in the spirit of things. I can't talk. Okay, well, I will try to upload more YouTube content when I can. I love making porn. I just love doing what I've been doing, my work, and I love YouTube. It's just that YouTube is different. YouTube is not the same, and I'm not the same. So, but I do intend on, you know, popping in every now and again, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys are staying safe and are as healthy as can be. My heart goes out to all of you. I love you, Kitty Cult fam. Stay hydrated. Please remember self-care. And please, 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 please be kinder to yourself. All right, that's it. That's it from me. I guess. Hi, YouTube. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, a cat. I'm just gonna go ahead and light this. Disclaimer, if you're new to my channel. Hi, my name is Cassie. I am a cat. I am a sex worker. I have a daddy dom. I like to sing. I like to rap. I like to write poetry. I do porn for a living. And I like to smoke pot. And I'm 26 years old, living in the state of California in my own home, where it is legal to smoke recreationally and medicinally. If you are smoking with me, please be sure that you are in a place where it is legal, and you are of legal age. Now that we have all that hoopla out of the way, hi guys. Judging by the title of this video, I think I'm gonna call it so you want to make an OnlyFans, or before you make an OnlyFans account, something. I don't know what to title this, but hi. I'm trying really hard to make sure that I don't flash you guys because I'm filming this while I'm filming my porn. I have to film a scene fucking my face, and it's gonna ruin my face makeup, and I don't want to have to redo my face makeup in order for me to film this. So hi. So hi. I know things are scary right now with the coronavirus. I know that people are being laid off, people are filing for employment. It's at an all-time high, the amount of people that are filing for unemployment. Shit's fucking scary. People are being sent home without pay. They don't even get PTO. There's a lot of people that aren't getting PTO right now. A lot of people that are struggling, and that it's really scary. Right now is a really, really terrifying time. However, you have to think thoroughly before you make life decisions, like a drastic life decision, because making an OnlyFans and posting explicit content, selling your nudes, selling yourself online comes with a lot of stipulations, comes with a lot of shit that most people don't think about, especially in this day and age of social media, because we like to go on TikTok or go on YouTube, go on any social media platform, find someone we admire, and then automatically assume their life is so great without doing either research into what they do for a living to see if it'll fit for you, or realize that most people only like to put the best versions or best part of their lives out there. Oh shit, went out. But most people, like most celebrities, whatnot, of course they're gonna wanna put the best version of their lives forward. Of course they're gonna wanna put the best version of their lives. Most people are gonna wanna put the best version or best peek into their lives as possible out into the real world. Social media is manipulated by the person. Everyone's social media account is manipulated by the person. We are selective in what we allow, what we share with the world. And that goes with sex work as well. You're gonna see the TikToks of a girl making 10, 20, 30 grand on OnlyFans in a month. Because yes, that can happen. I'm not gonna sit here and say you can't sign up or start selling nudes today and make like 6 figures. There is a chance you can, but there's also a chance that if you buy a lottery ticket, you'll win the lottery, right? Let me put it to you this way. In every industry, there is bias. In every industry, there is privilege, right? Depending on what you look like, there is privilege. There's pretty privilege that exists. There's privilege based on your skin color, based on where you come from. Now, certain people, they're gonna start doing sex work and they're gonna make money right off the bat. That is 100% true, just like it's true in any other industry. Your looks matter. Anyone can make it in the sex work industry, but your looks do play a factor. They do. Just like with any other industry. And even more so than that, fuck the money aspect. What about after the coronavirus? What about after all this shit's done? Because that's something that you should be thinking about. You should be thinking about what's gonna happen after. What's gonna happen after the virus is done, or not even done. What's gonna happen after we're able to even resume even a tiny bit of normal life, that we're able to at least go back out in public again, you know? And you do sex work, when you do porn, an unfortunate part of life is that is going to affect you when it comes to looking for jobs. It is. Doesn't mean it's right. Discrimination against what you've done in the past is wrong. 100% discrimination is wrong, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It does. Being a sex worker is a giant stigma in society. We are the butt of every joke. It's ridiculous. If you have an Onlyfans account, God forbid you have an Onlyfans account, people go to town, rip you apart. You sell porn, you're filth. You're indecent. How dare you be an adult consenting to using their own body and posting what they would like, and not inherently harming anyone else, living their life and making money. When a lot of people watch porn, a lot of us digest porn, and a lot of the people that attack watch porn, they just watch stolen porn. So it makes me feel like, okay, well, if you're gonna attack people who make porn even though you watch stolen porn, does that mean that you're mad that it's not free anymore? Because that's what it feels like. A job is a job. You may not agree with it, it may go against your morals, but those are your morals. They have nothing to do with another adult. That adult is consenting, it's their work, and they're proud of it especially. Who are you to dismiss that? Who are you to dismiss them? You don't have to like them. No, you don't have to. You don't have to agree with what sex workers do. You don't have to agree with any of that. But damn, the hate, holy shit. But with all that being said, you, youngin' in the SW industry, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that to follow you? Because it will follow you for the rest of your life. The internet is forever. The moment you start posting the nudes, the moment you start posting yourself in that light, it's not gonna go away. You can't just press erase. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. And people in your real life will find out. Whether it's through getting exposed, because that's what happened with me. Someone purchased my content and they sent it to my mother. That's how my mom found out. I was keeping it a secret. I would always tell people, like, my mom supports me, because I just wouldn't talk about it. I would just tell my mom I'm just doing YouTube. And I got exposed. And I didn't have a mom for a bit there. It didn't end well. People aren't gonna care about that. People aren't gonna care about what happens to you. They're not gonna care about, that's the thing, the internet is not gonna care about you. You may find your niche, your supporters, because I love it. I can't, that aspect, having this collective, this friend, like this, just feeling like my work is being appreciated, it feels amazing. But as much as it's an amazing feeling, it fucking, oh my God, that phone call from my mom, that I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. And I did not deserve that. I did not deserve that. No one deserves that. It's not your business. I was 24 when that happened. I was 24, I believe. 24, 25. No, not 25, because I turned 25 in California. So definitely 24. 23, 24. Fortunately, if you ever end up feeling like sex work isn't for you, you don't want to do porn anymore, you want to have a vanilla job, like I said, it's going to follow you. And people aren't going to hire you. People are going to look at you in a different way. Once again, and let me stress, it's not fair. It's not fucking right. That doesn't mean that you're bad. That doesn't mean that you're horrible. But doing sex work, there's a stigma. Doing porn, there's a stigma. And it is porn. At least if it's video content, you suck in a dildo, dirty talk, what have you, baby, it is porn. It's your porn. and I love what I do. I'm so thankful that I have the job that I do, because if without it, I would not be where I'm at. But with that being said, I have gone through hell with this job. Fucking hell. I have over 10 years worth of working experience. I've worked in a multitude of industries. I've been as high as an assistant store I've been as high as an ASM, an assistant store manager, and I've been as low as an entry-level worker. And this is one of the most typical jobs I've ever had. I think of sex work as retail, basically. You're your own retail worker. You have to be polite to everyone. You have to greet everyone accordingly. If they go to management to say that you treated them bad, management in the real world will be Twitter. Management in the real world will be social media in general. The public will go to town, will holy baloney, not even try to hear your side, trust me. But I digress. If you're an adult, of course I recommend doing sex work because I love doing sex work. But please, before you dive into it, think about your life. Just ask yourself, am I okay with this? Would I be okay with my parents finding out? My family finding out? Because they will. Eventually, it's gonna come out. The worst part is when it's not from you. There are people that have been able to keep it a secret for a long time, I'm sure of it. But that weight of fucking just thinking, oh my God, did they find out? If you get that phone call and it's like they just took a pause before saying hello to you, and you're like, oh shit, do they know? Do they know? And then when it goes bad, when they don't react so well, and maybe you're like, fuck that, I don't give a fuck about my friends, my family finding out, fuck them. Okay, that's fine. But are you okay with your future job aspects? Like, do you have a plan for the next 5 to 10 years? If sex work doesn't work out, if you're not making money, if you're not making enough money in time, do you have supplementary income, a surefire way for you to make income before you dive into this? And ask yourself, if your current job, the one you plan on keeping or whatever you plan on doing, if they find out that you did porn, would you be fired? I remember this was years ago. There was a case, it was a young woman, she was putting herself through law school doing porn. She didn't want to be in debt. She wasn't in debt. She was living on her own and she was just doing porn. And there was a petition going around to get her expelled because she did porn, even though that has nothing to do with anyone else. They're just things I just want people to think about before they dive in, because I know the numbers look good. I know the numbers look good. I know they look amazing. I know. I'm gonna be transparent as fuck. I was lucky when I started doing my sex work. I had been on social media already for a couple of years. I had already a small following. So I already had people who had wanted my content, or who had already wanted to buy my content. So when I started, I'd made really good money. I made really good fucking money. But my dumbass, I didn't invest any of it. I blew it because I thought I was stupid. I thought the money would keep coming in. I naively thought people would keep buying my content. And then before I knew it, like that, sales dried up completely. And ironically, at that point, I was living out of my car. I was living out of my car. And then my car broke down. I was naive. And the last thing that I want is for anyone to make the same mistake that I did. You know, if I can prevent someone else that's young, starting out and sees the money, you have to be smart. And at that same time, you have to be realistic and understand that there are gonna be times where it's just like retail. When you work at a clothing store, there are times where it's slow as fuck. You're barely selling anything. You're not making your goals. You're not hitting your sales goals. Then there are other times where it's so fucking busy, it's fucking popping. It's popping, but you can't guess it. It happens. It just randomly fucking happens, unless, you know, with sales and promotions and stuff, but that's besides the point. It can be steady work if you work hard, if you work as hard as you can. And I'm proud. I'm proud of where I'm at. I'm in California and I live in an apartment with my boyfriend, and I'm very blessed to be here, and I'm very happy to have the job that I do. But I am still trying really hard to get to a stable point, to get to a I feel comfortable point. But I love this job. Before I dove into it, I did do my research. I had been thinking about doing sex work since I was in high school because I wanted to be a suicide girl. I thought suicide girls were so fucking cool and I wanted to get tattoos and piercings. My opinions have since changed. Nothing against them, I'm just not interested anymore. But this job has literally saved me. This job has saved me. This job has damned me at the same damn time, at the same fucking time. But I'm okay with that. I knew the consequences of being a sex worker before becoming a sex worker. So I am content with where I'm at. I just want to advise to you, hey, before you press create, before you press post, before you sell, just think about it. That's all. I'm not gonna say, cause like every industry has their cons. I just think that not enough people, there are plenty of tweets, you know, that talk about like, hey, don't just dive into sex work, but I just wanna be like, hey, I know the coronavirus is really scary, but please, 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 please. The coronavirus eventually will come to an end. And when it does, the actions that you made during the pandemic will be crucial. Whatever you do during this time period is going to affect what happens after. Ooh, lost my voice there, all right. Just want people to think about the after. That's all. Guy, girl, they, them, no matter how you identify, just please think about the after. Yeah. Anyone can make it in this industry. Anyone can. But there are still privileges, and I just want people to remember that. There are still privileges. There are still people that may get there faster than you. If you're POC and you're thinking about becoming a sex worker, please think about it, because our road is hard and long. It is hard and long. Wow. This is long. Future Cassie, I'm looking at the time now, and also I really want to talk about this with you guys. I am going to be trying to upload videos. I'm not going to have a set schedule. I know everyone's at home and I want to do my part. I post videos to my Patreon every week, but they're my smoke sessions and I tend to strip in them. Not really strip, but at some point my boobs will come out. So can't post that to YouTube, but I do want to post content and I want to talk to you guys again. I want to try. I'm scared as fuck, but yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are hanging in there. My heart goes out to you, especially if you're still out there working. I am so sorry that you have to be out there facing the world, but thank you so much for doing what it is that you do at the gas stations, stores, medical facilities, or the hospitals, medical professionals, just everyone, thank you. And we are all in this together because we all have to make sure we don't die by social distancing. So technically, you know what I'm saying? We are all in this together. I feel like right now, especially with the quarantine, we all have so much time to get to know ourselves better and to really think about our past and what we can do to be different in the future, you know? If you want to try art, writing, if you want to try making YouTube videos, want to try editing, photography, taking your own photos, doing your own makeup, anything. You have so much time now. Especially, I know it's really fucking stressful. Bills are fucking important, and being laid off, what irks me even more is that a lot of companies, like, because people are overbuying, they're making a lot more money and they can afford to pay their employees more or send their employees home with pay, but they're not doing it. They're pocketing the money. And who's gonna police that? I'm not saying for the companies not to make their money, but you could afford to raise the pay, especially right now, and send people home with pay. I'm happy that the stimulus plan is going through and whatnot. It's like a $2 trillion stimulus plan, and there talks about another, because there's gonna be need for more money, and But that's just the start, and we need more. We can't just let ourselves stress out. We have to. Self-care is so important, especially right now. You can only think things through rationally when you are calm. You have to make sure that you are calm. You can have your freak out, scream into a pillow, throw your pillow around, scream into a pillow, scream. You have every right to. But after, when you're calm and clear-headed, that's when you can try to make the best decisions that you can, and then find distractions for yourself by discovering new hobbies, new shows. Sorry for the rambling mess. I hope I didn't offend anyone. I just wanted to try and help in any way that I could, or offer advice if I could. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Bye.